All right, it is 6:14 and welcome back to another Wednesday morning with Mayor Tom Arceneaux.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I know you've been watching the legislature. The film tax credit looks like it's going to stay put for the most part. Your thoughts on that?
That's what it appears. The Revenue and Fiscal Affairs Committee passed it out with some changes, but changes that preserve it for the most part. So that was very good. We follow the legislature on at least a daily basis. We have a team in Baton Rouge that keeps us advised. Our legislators keep us advised. I made sure to meet with our legislators before the session so that I could express the city's concerns. So that is one concern, but there were other concerns that we had. So we follow that on a daily basis. The special session moves very quickly, and so we have to stay in touch on a almost on an hourly basis.
Although some of those tax credits will be, or all of them will be preserved, they are capped at different amounts. How will this impact the North Louisiana area and 50 Cent's G Unit Studios?
Well, as I appreciate it, in the recent years, the caps have not been reached. And so hopefully it won't have much. The other thing to remember about what Mr. Jackson is doing is he is not just filming and leaving. He is investing in studios and other facilities in downtown Shreveport. So his real activity is significantly different from simply film and television.
Do you think it's a good idea for the state of Louisiana to reduce income taxes for residents?
I think that's a policy decision that the state has to make. There certainly have been states that appear to have benefited from a reduction in state income tax or elimination of state income tax. The biggest problem is you still have financial needs, and so you have to eliminate other benefits to pay for that. Decrease in the income tax, because it's not something you could really do without.
So we know the number that has been thrown around, about $300,000 in tax revenue that came in from Humor and Harmony. How is that money being distributed through G Unity Foundation? Because that is supposed to help with different programs in our area. Has that not yet been talked about?
I have not talked about. Of course, that's a private entity, and they will do what they feel like is the appropriate thing to do, and I'm not sure how much of that money filtered into G Unit. I know that it was probably more a losing proposition the first time than a winning proposition for G Unit.
Right.
And so I'm not sure how those funds are being spent.
How does it work with the tax revenue that was made? How do we distribute that, or what happens to that?
A part of that goes into an economic development fund on the riverfront, and a part of it goes into the general fund.
All right, Mayor Arceneaux, thanks so much.
Great, thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.